It used to take about an hour to milk 6 cows by hand, but thanks to technology, Bessie can be done in less than 5 minutes these days. So we're going to go back out live to Molly at Rosy-Lane Holsteins farm in Jefferson County for more on life at Rosy-Lane and how technology is not only milks cows faster, but it helps farmers provide better care. And you got 2 new friends out there. Hey, Moll.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of friends out here. I love how curious cows are. I was just thinking we've never had a cow for a picture of the day. I think it's about time we change that. I've got a whole bunch of friends here behind me. They're actually all pregnant. A lot of people don't know that the word heifer is the term for a cow before it actually gives birth to a calf. I don't know if I explained that right. Jordan Matthews is going to help me. He's an owner-operator here. What's fascinating about his story is that he is a city kid who's now on the farm. Great to see you, Jordan.
Good morning.
Tell us a little bit about the term that I use. So a heifer is a word to describe this animal before they've actually given birth. Is that right?
Correct. So a heifer would just be a young female that has not given birth to a calf. Once they have had one calf, then we'll consider them a cow.
So all the heifers behind us are pregnant, but they're just not as far along as the ones that we saw in the barn. Is that right?
Right. So these girls behind us, they're 3 to 4 months pregnant. That means they have about 4 to 5 to go. 9 months pregnancy, and then the girls we saw up in the barn, those cows, they're on a 60-day vacation waiting to have their calf.
You're on vacation. I love that. Your story is fascinating to me because you weren't born on a farm, you didn't grow up farming. It's something that you came to a little bit later in life, and then you actually studied it in college, right?
Correct. Yeah, so I started here at Rosy-Lane in high school my sophomore year. My mom had it in with Lloyd and Daphne, got me an interview out here, and never had pets growing up, so these were the first pets I ever had, and it's been about 17 years and I'm still here, so having fun every day, enjoying the outdoors and hanging out with the girls.
That is so cute. What do you love about farming, dairy farming maybe in particular?
One thing I like about coming out here, Rosy-Lane, every morning, I get to see the sunrise every day. It's peace and quiet every morning. Just the sound of the cows, kind of laying down, chewing their cud, and then interacting. We have a great staff here that every day I get to work with. A lot of people are still here from the first day I started here, so it's been a good team and good experience.
So cool. I gotta ask you, can you tip a cow over? Is that true?
I physically can't. I don't think anyone can. We work with them in the barn, and they're pretty strong. I think it's an urban myth.
I think you might be right. The other thing is that people think that cows sleep standing up. Is that true? Do you see a lot of cows standing up sleeping?
I've yet to see that in my career. We have nice, comfortable sand beds in our barns, and I think they would prefer that than staying on their feet.
That makes sense. All right, let's talk about technology, because it's fascinating to me. You have about 1,000 cows here. A cow can produce up to 12 gallons of milk a day. You milk them 3 times a day. How has technology changed the way that farming is done and changed the way that you're able to feed people?
One thing that I think people can relate to, the Fitbit and tracking your steps is a real popular thing and growing with people in the last, I'd say 5 years. So we've had that technology on our cows for pushing 15 years now, that we track every step and every movement of theirs every day to know, are they healthy? Are they taking the normal amount of steps? If they're less or fewer steps, are they sick? And so when we have 1,000 cows walking around and on the farm, we can use that technology to help us diagnose possible illnesses, very similar to what we're doing with humans.
What do you want people to know when it comes to dairy farming? What do you want them to know about where their food comes from?
I think it's important. So we're on a busy road here every day, and we're wide open. We want people to come out to the farm and see where their food is produced. We're here 24 hours a day. We enjoy what we do. We're proud of what we do. So we just want people to not believe everything they necessarily see on TV or read in a book, but come out to the farm and physically see it yourself. We'd be glad to teach you.
As somebody who came to farming a little bit later in life, do you see that the future is bright for family-owned farms like Rosy-Lane?
I completely agree with that statement. We have young people showing up every day wanting to fill out applications, wanting to work here at Rosy-Lane. We have great staff currently here. Lloyd spoke a little bit about the resources and how we're taking care of our environment around us, how we have quality precipitation in Wisconsin, and this is just a good place to milk cows. So we've been here at Rosy-Lane for 50 years. I see minimum 50 years into the future that we're going to be here. I'll be here a long time.
It's wonderful. I asked earlier about favorite yogurt flavors and cheese, so I got to ask you, what's your favorite ice cream flavor?
I'm a big fan of Quick Trip Urge Tracks. I got to put that plug in there. I love it.
Quick Trip Urge Tracks. I've never had it. I feel like now I got to check it out. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. It's been such a pleasure to be here and visit the farm, Jordan. Thank you for your time.
Thanks for coming by.
Absolutely. Tiff, there you go. Have you had that flavor?
No, I've never heard of it. I love that he's just like, this is it though.
Yeah, exactly. Little plug for Quick Trips.
That was pretty cool. I loved it. Thanks so much, Mal.